From San Marcos, Texas, it's Sun Belt Conference basketball on ESPN+. Fans are filing into the building tonight where the Texas State Bobcats simply don't lose. Owners of one of the best home records in the country. They host the first-place Troy Trojans, a team looking to stay atop the standings and sweep the season series. It's a critical late-season matchup in the Sun Belt, and we've got tip-off coming up next. Shot clock to 10. DJ Hall fades, fires and hits. For the Bobcats, stay watching tonight's game. Gums the drive, the floater, and it spins in. Okay, 61% shooting in their matchup on New Year's Eve. As Hall hits the mid-range into the season. Gums. Now it's Hall. Hits the mid-range again. All through his wickets. Open shooter, drone. Hall the rebound. 6 points, and you're going for DJ Hall.
Some dead ball situations go to that zone. And you see Texas State really.
All the starters still on the floor for Troy. Here's a turnover. Gums to theft, and Gums finishes on the other end.
Going to have to make an adjustment to make sure they get out and close out on him.
Mark Drone knocks down another mid-range jumper for Texas State. Livingston cross, strides, can't score. Hall has the rebound for the Bobcats. Emu up ahead to Drone, and lays it in. Zone. Bolden got cut off by Sang. Davis, that's a three. Kendall Davis to the corner. Sang thinking about another triple. Is at 4 already. Well, then you see Davis just hounding him defensively and forces a turnover.
Fantastic job recruiting and has unfortunately lost a lot of guys.
Maybe forcing that shot up. Here's Kendall Davis for the Bobcats into the corner. Gums, three, good! Caden Gums hits a triple. 4 of 5 from three-point range. His first miss on the outside today. Here's Mark Drone for Texas State. Pulls up and knocks it down. Mark Drone. Shot clock to 10. Hall steps back and hits. DJ Hall up to it. Hall fakes a three, long two instead. DJ Hall, 14.
And, you know, these guys have got a lot to play with.
Oh, DJ Hall with the alley, and Tay knocks to you. What a beautiful play this was out of the timeout.
Unbelievable execution, as you mentioned, in the half court against that zone. Texas State just destroys it with the great alley-oop pass. Down to a crawl.
There's Drone on the take and Drone all the way. Mark Drone carving up the Trojans. Looking to repeat as champs this year in both the regular season and the tournament as Frank Emu hits the mid-range.
Drain more precious time off the clock.
There's Gums off the window. Caden Gums. Shot clock to 3. Drone's got to hurry. Drone puts it up and got it. Mark Drone with a shot clock buzzer. Changing turnovers. Bolden stumbles into the lane. Can't finish, but Knox does. Tay Knox. Game. When Valdez wasn't ready for the pass. Now he drives. Drone steps through, dishes it off to Hall. Wasn't ready for it. Gums with a buzzer. Alley-oop to Knox. What a play!
You know, it's just like look to trap or foul.
Dow did have a game like this a couple of weeks ago on that blowout loss at home against App State. Was 1 of 13 shooting in that game. As Hall with a reverse. The nail in the coffin supplied by the freshman out of 5 wins in a row for the Bobcats as they knock off the Sun Belt leaders from their conference perch.
Yeah, great team win there for Texas State. You got to tip your cap to Coach Johnson and their preparation for this game. They executed the game plan to a T.
Bobcats, one of the best performances of the season, and as a result, they've now won 5 in a row. Time for the longest losing streak of the season. And another home game coming up Saturday against ULM as the Bobcats continue to try and climb that Sun Belt Conference ladder. Coming into the day, time with Coastal Carolina for 5th place, but for the time being, the Bobcats now alone in 5th in the Sun Belt standings.